Hi, everyone. I want to talk a little bit about Etsy today because I'm in the middle of a very shocking situation that I find very upsetting, and Etsy is not assisting me in this. It really started this morning because I was looking at my shop, and I have a 1-star review from a customer. As you can see, their horseradish root did not grow and did not come up. And I would put a public response in because I want to help this person. And so for some reason, I had some mistakes on the response. And I deleted it expecting to put a proper response because I want to help her. And Etsy won't allow me to. Once you delete a comment or try to, you can't edit it. And which is really shocking. And I cannot just leave this comment. I just can't leave this review without a comment because every single person who leaves a review, I always comment. And the only problem I've ever had is that somebody didn't receive their order and we got it fixed. Anyway, I got a hold of Etsy and I was in there in the customer service and trying to fix this situation. And I've been on here for a long time. They just ignore you. Etsy will just leave you sitting there for a while. So I was trying to explain the situation to them. And she ended up changing it and making it out like was disrespectful and basically let me know that you cannot. They won't help me. They said that a manager is going to send me a message through email. And the shocking thing is that I said, well, I need to fix this, I need to respond. And they won't let you. And the fact that they've now misrepresented the comment that I made for this woman, like that I was not respectful to her. They're sort of implying that sellers are not respectful in their comments, which is really shocking because Etsy takes a lot of money from their sellers. And I think this is really important for sellers to be able to leave a response because why on earth would you be rude to someone in your comments to them? Like most sellers, I think would be trying to help their buyers and find a solution. And so I have asked Etsy now to help this woman by giving her a full refund. Like I would like to send her a new route, but and then Etsy said they would give me a credit. Well, I don't need a credit. This person who has had an issue with the horseradish, they need a credit. Not only that, I asked them if they would send me a shipping label so I can send her another one because horseradish is really hardy and it should grow. Like, something has happened and she deserves to have horseradish in her garden because she wanted it. And so I just want to talk about this that I'm having a lot of problems with Etsy. They're not making it very easy to you can't. See, you can see that right now. I can contact the buyer, which I'm going to, and I'm going to let her know that. So now what she has to do is waste more of her time and she has to contact Etsy and open up a complaint or an order or something. She has to take a bunch of time and contact Etsy for them to give her a refund when I'm the one that's been sitting here for over an hour with Etsy trying to deal with this situation. And then they said that I can ask her to, reconsider this. Well, I shouldn't have to. Why should I ask her to reconsider this review when I should be able to post a response and help her out in some way? Like I know I can contact her, but this is not really acceptable what Etsy's doing. And the worst part is how they treat their sellers. Like how they're completely misrepresenting this whole situation. And then they said they'd give my feedback to the management. Well, that's not helping. And so I want to bring this to people's attention because I feel this is really shocking. Etsy, the way they treat their sellers. Anyway, I hope everyone's having a good day. And Etsy needs to fix the way they do things. And they need to have a little bit more trust that their sellers are trying to do the best for their customers, not being rude and disrespectful in their public comments.